I'm from Alhambra High School, and I was in a 50% chance of dying. When my mother was pregnant, we used to live in San Mateo, California. And in California, it is known for their high peaks and their low valleys. So my mother's water broke, and she didn't have a way to go to the hospital. So my mother would do something that no one else would have done. She took the public bus to the hospital. Now, she's crazy. Her feet are swollen, her clothes are drenched in water, and she's profusely sweating. People are looking at her in the public bus like, what is this lady doing? You see, in San Mateo, California, the public transportation system doesn't go from point A to point B. It goes to point A to half of point B. So my mom took the public bus straight to where the hospital would take her, and she had to walk an additional 4 blocks to the hospital. So my mom went up the high valleys, up the high peaks and down the low valleys, and she made it to the hospital nearly passing out. The next day, people came to visit me. My father, instead of him excited and picking me up from the crib, he made my mother go to the crib and bring me to him. My father, sitting on the opposite side of the hospital room, my mom took me out of the crib and walked gradually to my father. But a huge wave of dizziness came upon my mother, and she dropped me. Let's slow down. So there are 3 possible chances that could happen. 1, I could fall to the floor and die. 2, I could fall to the floor and live but have major complications. Or 3, I could not fall and live. So fast forward, my mom grabs me from my leg and I live. But I do have a major limp now. So that story really encourages me because it taught me so much. So flash forward to 9 years later, my family is broken. We all argued and we all hated each other. My parents divorced when I was 9 years old, and when my father left, my mother fell financially. This required my family to move house to house, and this never-ending struggle of moving from house to house still continues today. Not only did I lose my support system when my father left, but I lost the sense of security and safety a home provides. So flash forward to my freshman year in high school. I felt at home when I went to the theater department at Alhambra High School. I would consider myself as an egg. And throughout my years in Alhambra High School theater, I surrounded myself with the weirdos or the freaks of high school. And surely enough, my egg did crack. So when my egg cracked, I transformed into a beautiful dinosaur. I was very open. I learned how to talk really loud. I learned how to live in the moment and how to accept praise and criticism with grace. I also learned that there is no small parts, but there's only small actors. With theater, I became a better leader. I have the honor of representing Alhambra Theater throughout the state of Arizona, and there's only 20 of us in the state of Arizona. My devotion isn't just theater, but it is my admiration of the Lord. So I'm in a nonprofit organization called Young Life, and Young Life has taught me how to put myself in uncomfortable situations and how to love people genuinely. So I have the honor of leading junior high kids to Christ. My goal in Young Life is to lead special needs kids to Christ, which this ministry is called Capernaum Young Life. And our goal is that every adolescent should have the opportunity to meet Christ. Now that's all I have for you, but I will leave you with this. Don't take the easy way out. And I don't mean have a baby in a public bus, but I do mean to take risks, take chances, and challenge yourself. Don't be lazy like my dad was. I wouldn't want anybody to be bitter like he was. Love what you do, no matter how weird or how quirky it may sound, and to love yourself and love everything that you do. So I learned throughout my high school career that my happiness doesn't always come from a theater room or my school accomplishments or a church. But I learned that um, my happiness comes from my perception of life, and I am so thrilled to share it to the world.